Hello, dear students and Filiz. Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Filiz, can you hear me?
Hey,
Okay. Dear students, and Filiz, thank you very much for participation in our second training. Today we are going to talk about AI tools and the use of AI in education. So I would like to introduce you with Associated Professor Dr. Filiz Elmalı. Filiz Hocam, if you are ready, we can start today's course.
Okay, sure. So, hello everyone. I hope everyone is fine, doing well. And let me organize my presentation at the same time. And then we can start, I guess. Okay, so thank you, Jada, for introducing me. Let me introduce myself a little bit more. And my name is Filiz Elmalı. I'm a faculty member at Fırat University. I'm glad to be here, a part of this project. And I am at the Faculty of Education at the Department of Primary Education. And also I am a Vice Director of Distance Education Center at Fırat University. Today we're going to talk about artificial intelligence and education. Hopefully this will be helpful at the end. You may have some ideas in mind and you can put them in practice. So if you are ready, we can start actually. So McLuhan said that technology is an extension of the human being, meaning that every tool we create becomes an extension of our body or mind. So imagine that the wheel extends our feet, the book extends our memory, or right now the artificial intelligence extends our thinking. So that's basically it. So in this classroom on your screen, please check it out carefully. In that classroom, technology is not just a tool. It's part of the learning environment, as you see. Students are learning with technology, not just from it. Learning with technology. And the central idea here, new technologies alter not only what we can do, but how we perceive, interact, and structure our social and physical life. So this is important. And get ready for the next slide. It might be different. Just be careful, okay? Don't scream, don't jump out, just be calm, okay? So here we go. What's this? Who is this guy? Do you have any idea? You can jump in. You can turn on your microphone, speak up. Anyone who knows this guy on the screen? No? C. elegans. This is C. elegans. He's, yeah, go ahead.
Filiz Hocam, by the way, I can make all students as moderators so they can use their microphone easily.
Oh, sure. That will be great, actually. I have some more questions. Yeah, go ahead, Jada. So, by the way, you can think of this guy, the hero of today's story. Cheat, okay? Don't ask ChatGPT or any other AI tool. If you know it, you know it. Ready, Jada?
Yeah, I'm doing them as moderators so they can use their microphone. So, dear students, in order to open your microphone, you can use the icon at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, there's the microphone icon. You can turn it on if you want to speak up. So is there anyone who knows this guy? Okay, no answer, so I'll keep going. This is C. elegans. He's the hero of today's story, and a 1 millimeter worm, 1 millimeter worm, with a bigger scientific resume than most of you, most of us has, okay? Don't let its size fool you. 1 millimeter worm. So why he is important? Why he is on our screen? This tiny organism, you can find it on your fingers, by the way. Million of it are on your fingers. This tiny organism is C. elegans. I can't read it. I can read the full name. So anyhow, C. elegans. A microscopic worm that has played a huge role in neuroscience and artificial intelligence. Can you imagine this? It has only 383 neurons. 383 neurons. That's it. Compared to billions in humans. Yet scientists have mapped all 8,000 connections between those neurons. And these mappings inspired mathematical models that mimic how its simple brain makes decisions. So this is the foundation of many AI algorithms today. This is why C. elegans has been part of research leading to
We can hear you, Professor.
Dear students, I think Professor Filiz has some problems about her internet, so can wait for her a bit more.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
wait. Did you hear what I said about this guy?
Yes, we heard that, but
Okay.
not the. We heard that this Kaenor habitat has 300 neurons, but then we don't heard anything.
Ah, damn it. Okay, I'll start over again. This tiny guy, it is the hero of today's story, and he has 383 neurons. Okay, and scientists have mapped all 8,000 connections between those neurons, and this inspired mathematical models that mimic how its simple brain makes decisions. So this is the foundation of many AI algorithms, artificial intelligence algorithms today. This is why C. elegans has been part of research and enabled two researchers to win Nobel Prizes in 2002 and 2006. So this tiny creature inspired models for decision-making algorithms. So basically, the guy, the hero on the screen, it is the Einstein of worms, actually. And what is artificial intelligence? So that's the big question. Just simply put it in a way that AI is the effort to make machines think and act like humans. Act like humans. Don't forget that. To stimulate our learning, reasoning, and decision-making abilities. So these systems, AI systems, can perform tasks like analyzing data, solving problems, learning from experience, and even making decisions. But AI is not the same as human intelligence. We have to put strong emphasis on it. So it's just very good at recognizing patterns and adapting based on data. Whatever they have, they adapt it. So what makes it powerful is how it can process information, adapt to changes, and turn that information into action. So things we do actually naturally, but AI does at a massive scale. So we teach it how to act. Here's a basic example. Yesterday I was creating this presentation and I had a table. I had a table in Turkish, and I asked one of the artificial intelligence applications to translate it in English and create a JPEG file, image file, exactly as it is. So this is what I asked, okay? And this is what I got. Half cut. So only the first two columns are there, but the last column is in half. So here, cognitive functions not on duty. So I typed again. I said, I want the full table in that picture. So it created the first one on the left. Yeah, who wanna talk? Anyone wants to talk? Nope. Okay. So let's look at the history a little bit. At the beginning, there was Web 1. That was the first stage of the internet, and it was completely static, which means users, you, me, others, could only read the information, but couldn't interact with the information. And then, with time, with the developments in technology, Web 2.0 comes. Web 2.0 introduced us interaction. It allowed users to create and share online content, like through blogs, social media, or YouTube, or whatever you wanted. This is the version of the web we still use right now. Many people still use Web 2. And then Web 3. In other words, it's semantic web. It's about intelligent communication between computers. So it focuses on how machines understand and use data automatically, often without any human control. And then Web 4 represents the next stage, a fully AI-driven web, where artificial intelligence and Internet of Things connect smart devices that can communicate with each other in virtual environments. History of artificial intelligence that goes back much further than most people think. It began in the 50s and 60s when pioneers like Alan Turing laid the foundations of machine learning. The idea that machines could learn from data instead of just following instructions. Okay, machines can see the patterns and recognize it. That's the idea. And then in 80s, we saw the rise of expert systems, which tried to imitate human reasoning in specific fields. And those systems evolved into deep learning algorithms by 2010, about 2010. And then came the big data revolution in the mid-2000s. And suddenly we had massive amounts of information and enough computing power to process it. That's when AI truly started to take off again. So what is that? You know, it's natural language processing, for instance, or NLP. It's basically how we teach computers understand and use human language, the way we speak, and even express emotions. It's the technology behind tools like ChatGPT, Google Translate, or even your voice assistant. NLP works by analyzing and interpreting text or speech, looks at the patterns, meanings, and even tone, okay? For example, imagine you text your partner, fine, do whatever you want. Without the tone and the meanings, take them off, okay? The computer gets it right. Okay, there's no problem. I can do whatever I can. It's whatever I want. That's what computer understands. But with NLP, it understands everything is actually not fine, okay? But for a computer, understanding that tone, that hidden emotion, text NLP, it's what allows AI to go beyond just words and start to grasp what we really mean. So the AI doesn't feel love, hate, anger, but it learns to detect it linguistically, okay? We teach it, so it understands what I really mean. And then image processing. It's all about teaching computers to see and understand images, kind of like, you know, how we do with our eyes and brain, through the almost the same way. It allows AI to interpret visual data, recognize faces, detect objects, or even enhance and restore older blurry images. I can, you know, I think some of you already tried having old pictures and giving them color, maybe some movements, making videos. Have you done this? I don't know, but it's pretty interesting. Yeah, AI and generative AI. This is little bit detailed than AI. Generative artificial intelligence is a type of AI that can produce new and original content by analyzing existing data and using learning algorithms. So it's a great place, actually. There are many things going on in generative AI tools. And these generative AI models are typically trained using neural networks, enabling them to generate audio, written text, images, or even video content. So the main idea right now, generative AI will not replace people, but those who use generative AI effectively will replace those who don't. This quote really captures the reality of today's world, actually. Artificial intelligence, especially generative AI, isn't here to replace people. Don't forget that. It's not here to replace people, but it will change the way we work, we create, we think. Those who learn how to use AI effectively, to save time, to enhance creativity, to make better decisions, will naturally have an advantage over those who don't, actually. So it's not about man versus machine anymore. It is not the idea, not the discussion right now. It's about man with machine. So collaborating to become smarter, faster, and more creative. But there is another discussion, dilemma. Is artificial intelligence an angel or a devil? So what do you think? Do you have any idea, guys? How do you feel about artificial intelligence? Is it angel or devil? Please go ahead if you want to talk.
It's definitely a devil.
Oh, really? Why
Yeah.
do you think that?
Because
Why is that?
artificial intelligence is
Yeah.
okay. it's a must in our studies, in our presentation, in our science researches, of course, but in social uh, for example, in Instagram or TikTok, is something else. It's very scary, I think.
Okay, okay,
But in
okay.
also in medicine, I study as a nurse, and it's very helpful. But in society, is something else.
All right, thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Juan Minute. Oh, I couldn't read it. I couldn't read your last name. It all depends on how you use it. This is so political. Give us your real idea. What do you think? It's devil or angel? If you want, you can talk also.
If we use
Any
artificial intelligence for good purpose, in that case, is Angela.
Okay. All right. So this code, an angel with the potential to become a demon, perfectly captures the nature, the dual nature of artificial intelligence. An angel with the potential to become a demon. Okay. AI has, as you said, I said it's political idea, but it's not actually that's what I'm gonna say also. AI has incredible potential to do good, okay? To help humanity improve healthcare, education, and communication even. You know, you have smartwatches. Some of you maybe have. It captures your heart rate. If you fall, if there's a sharp fall, it suddenly calls 911, or for Turkey it's 112. So, and allow the doctors know you fell down. So it's good for people. That's why it's called an angel. But at the same time, the raw material of AI is data. Okay, your personal data, for instance, your work data, for instance. So raw material is data. So that often includes personal or sensitive information. So if this data is misused, it can lead to privacy violations, manipulations, or even discrimination. So while AI can be extremely powerful and beneficial, it also comes with serious ethical responsibilities. So how we use and regulate AI will determine whether it remains an angel or turns into a demon. So these slides highlight some of the amazing things artificial intelligence can do, and also in some cases even better than human beings. Okay, for example, AI can recognize smells, voices, and faces with remarkable accuracy. And also there was a artwork created by AI was sold for $433,000 at New York auction in 2018. That's the AI-made artwork, not human being artwork, okay? In healthcare, AI is being used in incredible ways. Researchers developed an AI system that can analyze the chemical components in a person's breath to diagnose diseases, like detecting early signs of cancer. We also see AI everyday devices such as smartwatches. I just mentioned that they can monitor your heart rate, oxygen levels, detect falls, even, as I said, call emergency services. So this is important. Like AR lenses, I'm gonna open a video. Just tell me you hear the voice or not, okay? Otherwise, if you can't hear it, I will just explain it in my words. Oops.
Yes, we can hear you.
Great. Oops. Okay, so augmented reality lens. These AR lens enhance people's perceptions of reality by combining real and virtual worlds. So, like, you can think of Snapchat or Instagram. We use filters, right, to change the face, the look. So that's somehow reflects AR lens, okay? And for AR lens, the device camera captures the real environment. AI algorithms identify features like edges, faces, or any movement, if there is any. And then digital graphics are projected onto the live image, perfectly aligned with real world objects. But, okay, so there are benefits, but we have still issues in AI. It continues to grow. Every day we meet a new AI app with different jobs, different duties, but we also face many ethical challenges here. Let's talk about this a little bit. One major question is, who is the owner of the generated content? Who created it? The user, or the developer, or the AI itself? The developer of AI or the AI itself? Who is the owner? Another issue is responsibility. If an AI system makes a mistake, for instance, suggests a wrong medicine. Right now, I know many people, if they feel sick, they ask ChatGPT. So I have this, and this. So what is it? What can I do? What should I do? So it gives some suggestions. If something goes wrong about the AI suggestions, who's responsible? The user, the company, or the algorithm? Who we blame? So it's a big, big question. There are also serious privacy and misuse concerns. For example, deep voice can imitate someone's voice in just 3.7 seconds. Imagine how fast it is. So someone can get your voice, a short voice, put it in deep voice, and make you tell, or like sound you, okay, saying some words, good or bad words. We don't know. So such AI tool can be misused easily. And Facebook's data scandal have shown how companies can mishandle user information, leading to mistrust and misinformation and false information. Sometimes GPS, it gives wrong GPS directions, or like sometimes, anyhow, I will tell this later on the next slide. So, and also there are autonomous robots. What are they? They give decisions without any human control. Okay, it's philosophical question. If they make decision on their own, if the time comes at that time. So if they are all around the world, those autonomous robots, will they follow human ethics or develop their own set of moral rules? So that's another big question. From educational perspective, like many schools right now all over the world, many schools use student data, and also they use that data on artificial intelligence to create personalized learning environments, learning instructions. So, but this raises privacy and ethical concerns, and also brain development. Like, imagine you go to conservatories to get music education, and after 4 years, okay, after 4 years of education, your brain, the music areas in your brain grow up to 2.5 times larger than the others, okay? So here is mental development. And then it goes to social environment, because you know your brain development occurred in social environment. So if AI provides ready-made content and answers, how will students develop their creativity and critical thinking? So, and finally, we need to ask how we should use AI tools responsible in education, not to replace learning, but to support it, helping students think, explore, and create for themselves. It should be going that way. So, in order to use AI effectively, we have to be experts in prompt engineering. Have you heard this, prompt engineering? This is a new type engineering. Yeah. Okay. So it is defined as the art of interacting and communicating with generative AI. Okay. When you open an AI app on your computer or smartphone, or you know wherever you use it, it's not just about giving comments or getting results. Okay. It's about learning how to communicate with AI in a meaningful way. Like in social life, imagine, you know, we were all children, very young, and then getting into social environment, we learn how to communicate, what to say, where to say, or what not to say, or where not to say. We learn it in social environments, right? And we need to learn it in AI, in technology life also. So you get to spend some time to create correct prompts, like include a clear action or verb in your prompts, like write, explain, summarize, draw, create a table. We have to be clear about what we want. We have to have a verb in our prompt. And also, we need to type in details about the context or the background, okay? I can type ChatGPT to create a workout plan. So it will create something. Basically, maybe detailed workout plan. But if I write, this is me actually, I'm a 48-year-old woman, 72 kilograms, and I want to lose 5 in 3 months. I can exercise 4 times a week, and these are indoor workouts. And if I have any diseases, any health issues, or the things I like to do, if I put those over here, it will create a workout plan that's just for me. So we need to be careful when we write our prompts. We can use direct exemplification. Like when I present these results with a bar chart or SWOT analysis, people understand them much more easily. So give me the outputs in this format. Direct request or strategic request. What kind of format can I use to make it more understandable? Ask AI to offer something. So direct example, direct comments. It may kill creativity because you limit its thinking, okay? Its organization, you limit it. But it's easier to, it makes understanding easier. So it depends. Or you can, what you can do, you can give direct exemplification, direct prompt, give me in a SWOT analysis, and then you can ask that AI tool, what else I can use, what else I can use to create this data in a graph. So you can ask different questions. Personality, you have to identify everything. If you ask for a job application, you can ask them, ask me question, what can be asked to me? Respond like a human resources specialist. Or if my neck hurts, neck muscle hurts, my neck muscle hurts in this way, please respond like a physiotherapist with 20 years of experience. You have $1,000 and you want to invest, you just do some investing, you have to invest it, you want to invest it. You can type, help me manage my $1,000 like a very experienced investor who knows the advantages and risks of all investment tools. You give details. Tell the story in an action. You give topic, okay? And you type in, tell the story in an action-packed narrative like Dan Brown. So you need to give details in your prompts. In terms of format or structure, if you want 2 columns, read your paper in 2 columns, present it in 2 columns or 3 columns. Sometimes when you ask something, it gives you a paragraph, but you want it in bullets, and you just type it. Explain this and type your findings in bullets. Write an attention-grabbing main title. You type something and you didn't find title, you can ask, but attention-grabbing main title. You can give it a file and ask to extract 5 key points. Or you can give your article to the AI system and ask 5 highlight sentences. Even you can say each highlight sentence should be 20 words or less. So it just it organizes the output, whatever, you know, how you want, based on how you want it. Or tone, okay? You can ask, I don't want to appear weak, but I want to make the other person a little uneasy. I want to write an email that effectively presents my objection. Can you write my situation on the topic of, you know, blah, blah, blah, what's the problem? So in 3 different tones. So it will give you 3 different alternatives. So whatever, you know, which tone you want, you just can directly tell AI. Or you are students and you want to get admitted to a big school in Spain, in England, or in another country, and you can ask AI tools. I am a university student with GPA of 2.8, directly telling your GPA. And also, you are having your transcript file and your CV ready on your computer, and you attach these two on your AI tool. You may find my transcript file and my CV in the attached files. I want to apply to X school in X country. Write a motivation letter in Spanish, in English, in Arabic, in Chinese. So expressing strongly and politely that I really want to be admitted to this school. The content should not include unnecessary sentences and shouldn't exceed 1 page. Look, specific rules, I said. My GPA is 2.8. This is a specific rule, okay? Your transcript and CV files on the system, it will check them out. Whatever you do, whatever you have done, what are your grades are, or certain courses, your grade on certain courses, it will check them out. And it will put it in your motivation letter in that way. So is prompt engineering, instead of learning how to learn, learning how to ask from AI. This is it. And you can see many AI tools here. There are variety of artificial intelligence tools and platforms. So DALL-E, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, Soundraw, AVA, many AI tools on the market right now. You can reach many of them for free for maybe limited time. You have some tokens, rosets, so like 30 minutes. You have or you have certain I can't remember the word. You can't use it for free for all the time, but it gives you credit. You have certain credits for many of them, and if you use it effectively, you can do great jobs over there. Like sound music applications, you can create music with cheerful or energetic tones. You can remove unwanted noises from audio, or create digital copy of your voice, and separate instrumental or vocal tracks from songs to create karaoke files, and convert written text into high quality speech. You can use all those, you can do all those stuff with appropriate AI application. I'll pass that one because our time is running out. Deep swap, you can do face swapping. On the left side, there's a man, but you can turn it into a female. Or there's a Fireflies AI. This is meeting note taking. As you conduct your meeting, at the same time, it takes notes. It takes records, transcribes, and summarizes the meeting. That's a great tool too. There's Gamma for your presentations. I love Gamma. I use many times. I have, from the past, I have many PowerPoint presentations. I just put it in Gamma, and so just created it. And Tomap, it's same also. You can generate contents on any desired topic, and you can prepare your presentations within minutes, actually. And Quillbot AI, Deeply, Author AI, language translation applications. Quillbot, you can translate, summarize, grammar checking, paraphrasing, or shortening. It's all AI control. Deeply, it's an AI-powered translation application. Translate everything. And Author AI, again, converts speech into text, displays subtitles. It's just up to you. Whatever you want, you can do over there. And my final words. So as technology keeps getting smarter and smarter and smarter, we need to focus on strengthening what makes us unique. Don't forget that we are individuals. You, and me, and the other human beings. We are unique, okay? Because we have our human qualities. And AI doesn't have them. We teach them. We teach them the tone. We teach them the meaning of the words, alternative meanings of the words. We just teach them. AI is great at processing data and generating content.
Doctor, we can't hear you.
One more time. So have you heard what I said on the last screen?
Yes, yes.
Hocam son 1 dakika belki kaçtı. Belki
Okay,
30 saniye.
Now it's okay.
All right, great. I don't know why it's happening. I stayed at the office so to prevent from the internet disconnections, but it's happening over here too. Sorry about that. It's not under my control and it's the technology stuff. See, there are stuff, you know, we can't control, okay? And as I said, AI is a great at processing data and generating content, but don't forget, AI, it can truly feel, connect, or create meaning the way humans do, right? That's why skills like creativity, empathy, emotional intelligence, or critical thinking, these are so important. We shouldn't let AI or other technological devices control our human skills, okay? So we need to improve our skills maybe with these artificial intelligence applications. We should also keep learning, adapting, and growing. That's our real superpower. Whatever we have in terms of technology, it's because of us. It's because we created it. We learned, we adapt, we grow, we think. That's how we had those technology, including artificial intelligence. So just like this little robot lifting weights on the right side of the screen, we need to train our human skills too. So we stay strong in the age of AI. So thank you so much. And here's my email address. If you want to take a note, you can write me if you need anything.
Thank you very much. Hocam, I am İzzet. I was listening to you. Thank you very much
Great.
for your inspiring lecture. If there are some questions, I don't know if the students have can speak if they have the microphones. If they have some questions, we can wait or not. Thank you very much for the lecture.
Sure, no problem. And there are many things written on the chat box. And so like a week ago, somebody asked me how I call ChatGPT is a man or it's a male or female. So what AI tool you use mainly? Can you give me a specific name? I use ChatGPT.
In Albania, for the first time, we have an AI minister. And maybe this is also strange, but our Prime Minister Edi Rama did this for the first time. But some of the other students had their opinion about this.
Okay, keep going, or others want to talk?
Arslan says that government can use while training this model to make it biased in favor for specific companies.
Okay, I'm just reading it. Yeah, I'm just reading it. If I minister take a job in Albania, do you agree with? So, Well, it's a I don't know how to how to respond to that. So, but this is the truth, okay? I personally, I don't believe one day technology, devices, machines will take our places. That's not possible. As long as human beings stay strong, keep learning. Okay, that's what I think, Arslan. So I won't. Well, I didn't get it bad. If you write something like that, I think it's okay, completely okay for me. But you have to search for the company if it is okay or not. So I'm just checking out the questions. Arslan, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of clear because we were discussing in the chat, and where somebody mentioned this Albanian, minister, the minister for procurement, public procurement, and I just commented on that because there are, if the government is training the model, they can make it biased in favor for specific companies because that's procurement. So that's the fact, and we don't know that unless they make it public, like what data they used, like for training, But still, I don't think they should use it like completely like a tool that they should rely on, but more like helping hand. So yeah, it's there are lots of pros and cons for this, but I'm against it because if there is no human oversight, then who knows what's going to happen? Like I can now only speculate and imagine.
Well, like I am reading Fabio. That's hopefully I am correctly saying it. So detect diseases earlier, helping doctors. Right now, many healthcare forgot the word. Sorry. Healthcare givers, okay, they use AI tools. Like they just type the patient's diagnosis or the complaints on AI, and it asks what is it, what's going on, what I can do, blah blah. But at that point, okay, whatever the answer the AI tool gives, the person should think whether this is correct or not. Your experiences. The AI tool doesn't have the experiences I have. Okay? It has millions of experiences, maybe shared by other people, but it doesn't have my experiences yet. So whatever information I get from the AI tool, I have to combine it with my own experiences, my own knowledge, and then give a decision.
Yeah.
To apply it directly or not, or just adjust it. So whatever is necessary. So I am the important part over there. This is how I feel. I am a faculty member. I create presentations at a very simple level. Okay, put it in a simple way. I am teaching mathematics education in early childhood. Okay, I am creating presentations. And I can just basically type, create me a presentation about how to teach counting to 5-year-old children. It will give me a presentation. It will give me thousands of ideas, maybe. But I know my culture.
Yeah.
I know my students, right?
Yeah.
So I have to be careful about what it gives me. Okay, I have to take it, but adjust it to my environment. Period. This is how I feel.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Aslan, that's what you said. You can't use AI without critical thinking skills. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the same as when reading a book. You have to think critically about it. You still, I mean, you have to find a source for that information. When you are doing a research, like you have to find a source for that information. Same as you're reading a book and as you're getting like a lot of information on AI or generative AI. So you need to be critical about it.
I haven't heard that news. AI minister. I haven't heard of it yet.
Yeah,
I will check it out as soon as
yeah,
our session ends. I will check it out definitely.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
this minister is named Diela, and Diela
Uh-huh.
means the sun. And
Oh.
Diela is with traditional Albanian clothes.
Okay.
It's very interesting, but I think that an AI minister couldn't replace a human being minister. And in the beginning of AI development, I
Uh-huh.
had my personal opinion that AI could never replace humans. You are a doctor. Do you think that AI could replace the doctor profession? Because ChatGPT is telling us what to do when we are sick, what medications we could take. Do you think that doctor will be replaced tomorrow by this development?
Well, that's actually a big dilemma right now. Like this, I don't know its English words, but English translations. Let me check. Give me a second. Okay. I will use Google Translate to find the correct word. Internal medicine. Okay. I have been discussing this issue with my friends who is working in medicine. Okay. And they say those internal medicine. Okay. This will be dying because artificial intelligence will replace their positions. Well, it's possible, okay? But again, I am insisting on my own experiences. If it is it depends. If my disease depends on the numbers, okay? If certain, my blood pressure or the other stuff in my blood, there are certain numbers. They have to be between a higher rate and the lower rate. It has to be between these two ratio. And if it is go down, if it goes down, this is your disease. If it goes up, this is your disease. So these are basic stuff, but if there is a complex stuff, the AI can't decide that. I don't believe that, okay? Or even for me, AI cannot replace my position. It's not possible because the AI doesn't have empathy. If I teach it,
Of course,
yeah,
I think
possible.
this all from the beginning. I thought not a doctor. Doctor is very important profession in our lives, but every position, I think that AI could never replace it. And this is a very strong tema that has a lot of pro and a lot of cons that we could
Yeah.
speak about it. It's a very strong tema for today's society.
And this is why education is important, and it starts at the family, moral education, honesty, ethical issues, and we have to teach our children act in a right way. We have to act in a right way also. So this takes us to the ethical issues in AI. Remember, I talked about misuse of the data. in AI. Personal data, we have personal data, we have sensitive data over there. All right. So like what I observed, what I experienced over here, I gave like 2 weeks ago, I guess, I gave my students a homework to do, and one student brought me something just perfect. Just perfect. Her homework, I had no concern that it was written by AI. Okay, so this is not right. So that, okay, the words, the phrases, the flow, it's all AI, perfectly written. But one thing she missed over there. One, we are not, human beings can make mistakes, okay? AI doesn't make mistake in terms of grammar or like, you know, putting sentences all together, but it gave a citation, reference. And that student put that reference at the end of her paper, okay? And there's a DOI number, which was completely wrong. So it's just generates, AI generates data, okay? It's just make up stuff. So we had to, so this is cheating actually. So it's not on, you know, paper and pen, it's cheating through technology actually. I asked them to think, analyze, do synthesis, and then write it. This is what I wanted. Okay, I didn't want anything from the internet or AI. So she missed that opportunity actually. So that homework was an opportunity for them to think, create, write, but she missed that opportunity. So this is what we need to teach to new generation. Do your best to enhance your creativity, your thinking skills. So thank you, Valbona. I just copied your words over here. Albania AI Minister for Procurement. Her name is Diella. I will check it out as soon as our session ends. Yeah, so education is the main theme. If we don't allow AI to take our place, it won't. If we get lazy, if we depend on AI, if we start completely depending on AI, so it will somehow get replace our places. So it shouldn't be. All right, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate all of you coming over here. And I thank Dr. Izzet Hocam and Jayda Hocam. I thank you also for making me a part of this lesson. So my email address, I am just typing here if you miss it out. So here's my email address. I just typed in the chat box. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns or ideas, please write me. So I will get back to you as soon as I find time, okay? Have a nice evening, guys. You take care. It was so good to be over here.
Thank you, Doctor. It was an excellent presentation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You too. You too. You too.
You,
Bye-bye.
bye. Thank you.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. Goodbye. Delina, I loved your emoji.